The opening weekend for Samford University as far as the home schedule, as they split the first two games of the weekend, Friday winning against Tennessee Tech and then falling to Wright State yesterday. Good start so far for Samford University as they hold the 2-0 lead over the Wright State Raiders. Caroline Wilder, Megan Dowdy, and Caitlin Bice coming up to the plate. Caroline Wilder walked her last time up. Wilder, another upperclassman player, another senior out of Montgomery, a first-team preseason All-SoCon selection. Had her best offensive year in a Samford uniform last year with a .322 batting average. Also had 4 homers and 24 RBIs, already with a homer this season, and takes outside against Ashley Sharp. 10 multi-hit games a season ago, already with 4 through her first 3 weekends. The 1-0. High and away on the rise ball. Caroline Wilder, a high school product of Trinity Presbyterian down in the capital city of Alabama. Ashley Sharp will wind and nicks the inside corner, 2-1. Samford in the preseason had 8 selections onto one of the first or second team preseason all-conference teams. 2-1. Swing and a miss as Ashley Sharp goes with the changeup and gets Wilder out in front. 2-2. Two pitch on the way is grounded wide of the third base coach's box foul. Ashley Sharp with actually a really good performance. You take away that 2-run homer, and she's been able to keep Wright State in this ball game. Just a sophomore for Sharp out of Westchester, Ohio. Lakota West High School, her high school alma mater. The 2-2. Line drive down the right field line. That is a fair ball. Wilder rounds first base. She will stand into second with the leadoff double. Great piece of hitting for Caroline Wilder. What they teach you in the textbook with 2 strikes and the pitch on the outside to just go ahead and punch that in play, which she did, and was able to get a leadoff double. The third extra base hit of the game for Samford University as Megan Dowdy will come to the plate. So Caroline Wilder will extend her hitting streak to 3 ball games, as Megan Dowdy will at least try and get Wilder over to third. The left-handed batter lined into a double play just short her last time up. Takes at the knees on the outside corner with a slider, 0-1. Ashley Sharp last season earned Horizon League Pitcher of the Week honors twice during the season, an 11 and 12 mark from the circle, as she hits the same spot and the same result. Pitched over 140 innings last year for the Raiders of Wright State. At Lakota West High School, was a 2-time honorable mention All-State and also a second-team All-State selection as a junior. 2-strike pitch, grounded up the middle. That'll get at least the runner over, and will get Dowdy also on base as Peterson wasn't able to make the throw. Immediately called an infield single for Megan Dowdy as Wilder gets to third. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Golden opportunity for Samford to build on their 2-0 lead as Caitlin Bice is looking for her first hit as she's 0 for 1 on the day. Caitlin Bice struggling out at the gate so far. Her batting average below 240 coming in. As the wind and pitch to Bice is cut on and misses. Dowdy will go down as the throw goes into center field as Wilder can walk home to make it a 3-0 Samford lead. So Megan Dowdy gets the stolen base. For the senior outfielder, Dowdy, that is her second stolen base of the season. And that'll obviously be a throwing error on Kate Peffer, allowing Wilder to come home from third. So 3-0 Samford on top. As the first pitch was called outside of the strike zone. So 1-0, the count on Caitlin Bice. So not only does Samford get the run, they get another runner in scoring position. Still nobody out, bottom of the fourth inning. With Molly Hansen, for the most part, keeping the Wright State batting order at bay. A run would be critical again for Samford University to build a nice cushion. Second pitch of the at-bat is outside, so now it's 1-1. Wilder doubled with 2 strikes. Dowdy reached with a single with 2 strikes, and now 1-1 on the Samford first baseman. Changeup is outside. Throw back down to second, not in time. 2-1. Caitlin Bice looking to get her bat going. Last season, a career-high .336 batting average. Has hit 6 homers in each of her last 2 seasons. As they'll appeal down to third base, where the third base umpire, Keith Thrasher, says that Bice did hold up. 3-1. Bice, with 26 RBIs last season, started 46 of her 53 games that she appeared in. The 3-1. Lined up the middle and through for a base hit, as getting the stop sign will be Dowdy at third as the throw gets past the cutoff man and allows Bice to reach second. A good at-bat there for Bice as she was able to hit the 3-1 back of the middle sharply. And then on the throw toward home, that was able to allow Bice to get to second base. So now runners at second and third. Nobody out for the hottest hitter in the lineup over the last couple of weeks in Hannah Trombley, the true freshman. Trombley, 259 coming in to the game, 4 homers and 9 RBIs, which leads Samford in both homers and RBIs. So it looks like we'll have a new pitcher coming on for Wright State. We'll go ahead and take the timeout, and when we come back, we'll have the new pitcher for you on the SoCon Digital Network. Allie Russell will be the new pitcher for Wright State University coming into today. That's a 2-1 record. This will be her 8th appearance overall in the season. A 1.47 ERA, 28 2/3 innings pitched, had allowed 27 hits, 11 runs, 6 of those earned with 14 walks to just 6 strikeouts, and opposing batters have a .245 average against Russell. So Ashley Sharp goes 3+ innings, has not recorded an out here in the bottom of the 4th inning, as Trombley will take a strike. 0-1. Hannah Trombley looking for her first hit of the day as she grounded out to third her last time up. Russell pitched a complete game yesterday against Samford University to get her second win of the season. The 0-1. Grounded up the middle. That skips through for a base hit past the runner at second. Bice's one run will come home to score in Dowdy. And once again, the throw air-mailing the cutoff man as that allows Trombley to reach second. So the second run of the inning scores an RBI single for Hannah Trombley. Runners at second and third, still nobody out for Lexi Higgins. So the run that just scored goes against at least the stat column for Sharp. So the runner at third base in Caitlin Bice is still the responsibility of Ashley Sharp, as we'll have, looks like a substitution coming up for Samford, a pinch runner. And it will be a pinch runner as Madison Couch will come out to pinch run for Hannah Trombley. It will indeed be the true freshman from Locust Grove, Georgia, Madison Couch, to come in for Hannah Trombley. Trombley will re-enter the ball game at the conclusion of the inning. Bice at third, Couch at second base. Samford playing well so far. Up 4-0 over a solid Wright State ball club. As Lexi Higgins doubled her last time up, will take up and in for ball one. Lexi Higgins doubled with 2 outs back in the second inning. First full year as a starter for the sophomore shortstop. The 1-0. That's slow and in, 2-0. Lexi Higgins had a couple of homers last year. Already a grand slam this season. 4 multi-RBI games a season ago, including the season finale with what was the go-ahead 2-run single against Chattanooga. She'll sky one into the infield. Behind second base will be Peterson, and she'll make the catch. First out as the runners have to remain put. Back to the top of the order in Callie Brister, looking for her first hit of the day. Is lined out to left and also grounded out to short. Seven different players in the lineup have recorded at least a hit for Samford. Abby Sweeney and Callie Brister still looking for their first hits today, as Brister lines it foul. Way out ahead of that inside pitch as the count goes to 0-1. Brister, a regular at third base for Samford over the last 3 seasons. Batting at the leadoff spot for the first time this season, takes the 0-1 just outside. 1-1. 2 runs for Samford in the first inning on a 2-run homer by Abby Miranda. And a pair of RBI singles for Bice and Trombley in this inning. Swing and a fly ball. This is deep, and it's gone over the left field wall. A rocket shot for Callie Brister as she clears the bases with a 3-run homer and ups the advantage for Samford up to 7-0. Second home run of the weekend for Callie Brister. Coming home to score will be Bice from third. The pinch runner Couch from second base. And also Brister, as 5 runs have come home to score, still just 1 out, and now 7-0, the Samford lead. For Brister, in addition to her second round tripper, RBIs number 4, 5, and 6 on the season. And to throw in another little statistical nugget, that is now that hit will allow her to extend the hitting streak to 4 games. Shelby Mays has a bunt single and also a line out to shortstop today. Pitch is low. And that was a scalded shot by Brister as she was able to wait on the curveball and tattooed it on a line drive over the left field wall. In fact, just about the point where the high monster starts to transition in left field. Line drive into the gap as Mays will be running for a while. That'll two-hop the wall as Mays will coast into second with a double. So Samford taking out their frustrations on Wright State from yesterday as the Raiders won 10-3, and now Samford dominating today. A couple of really good efforts this weekend so far for Samford as they played their best game of the season prior to today on Friday against Tennessee Tech in a 10-2 demolishing of the Golden Eagles. And Wright State coming in with a 5-game winning streak into this ball game. As Samford playing maybe their best game of the season right now. So the book will close now on the starter Ashley Sharp. 3 innings pitched, allowed 6 hits, 5 runs, 4 of those earned with 2 walks and no strikeouts. That's another positive from today for Samford hitting, as they have not struck out yet from the plate today. Only 1 out recorded so far in the bottom of the 4th inning, as Samford has scored 5 runs. They have 2 extra base hits and 5 hits for the inning. Samford still has a game with Tennessee Tech to close out the weekend. Tennessee Tech has lost their first 3 games this weekend. On the opposite end from Wright State, as the Golden Eagles have lost 6 in a row. Abby Miranda 1 for 2 today with a home run. Looking to give Samford the 6th run of the inning and 8th run of the game. Mays at second. A check swing foul back to the screen for Abby Miranda. So Samford has hit 2 home runs today. They've hit at least 1 home run in every game this weekend. 1 out, 7-0 Samford on top. Grounder to the left side for Floyd, who will go across the diamond for the out. 2 away for Abby Sweeney. Sweeney walked and grounded out to short so far today.
Number 12, Abby Sweeney.
We're in the bottom of the 4th inning, so Samford, if they can get a run either here or in the 5th inning and can get 3 outs without a run scoring in the top of the 5th, can possibly win via the mercy rule. But right now, Samford looking to keep the inning alive. Here's the wind and pitch. That's bounced off of the front leg of Sweeney, foul. We mentioned this in the Circle on Thursday. Was looking to see how much energy and passion and enthusiasm that our softball girls for Samford University would play with, and so far today, playing with a lot of energy and playing well all the way around. Sweeney looking for her first homer of the season. Already has a triple against Mississippi State this year. Takes low. 4 extra base hits for Samford today. a pair of doubles, and also a pair of round trippers. Wright State shading to pull in the outfield. Swinging a fly ball down the left field line. This has a chance, and that is gone over the left field wall just inside the foul pole. Second home run of the inning for Samford. And the first of the season for Abby Sweeney as she'll drive home Shelby Mays from second base to make it a 9-0 lead. So Mays scores from second base. 7 runs have scored in the bottom of the 4th inning as the bases are clear for Caroline Wilder. Wilder led off the inning with a double and later came home to score in the throwing error from Kate Peffer. Now, this is the Samford team that we were expected to see at the beginning of the season, with Molly Hansen pitching well and then the offense exploding for 9 runs today. First pitch at the knees for strike 1 to Caroline Wilder. Wilder, the 10th batter in the inning for Samford University, as they forced out Ashley Sharp from the circle. And now Allie Russell just trying to finish the inning. 0-1 comes in and hits Wilder on the front knee. Caroline Wilder has reached base all 3 times that she's been up today. 2 outs, the runner at first for Megan Dowdy, who is singled. So with Abby Sweeney's homer, all of the starters in the lineup for Samford have recorded at least 1 hit. Megan Dowdy, the left-handed batter, gets her second at bat of the inning. Has hit the ball hard both times up today. Russell with the pitch. Fouled off back to the screen. Dowdy last season an NFCA third-team All-Region member. Also made the first-team All-Conference team in both the preseason and the postseason. 27 multiple-hit games last year for Dowdy, as she'll take low, playing her senior season out of Fairhope High School down along the Alabama Gulf Coast. So you had Gray Adams as well as Megan Dowdy that were able to return home the first 2 weekends of the season down for the Sand Dollar Classic and also the Mardi Gras Invitational. Dowdy now even in the count, 1-1, swings and bloops one into center field. A diving effort, and no, the catch not able to be made as it's trapped by center fielder Sawyers. As moving up to second base on the throw-in from center is Dowdy, and into third, Wilder. Still an A-plus effort out there in center field for Sawyers, as she was almost able to come up with the diving catch. Sawyers may have gotten a slow first step out there, just trying to read the fly ball. As that'll go down as a single for Megan Dowdy. She has her second hit of the game. To the plate, Caitlin Bice says she has singled, scored a run, driven home a run, and also grounded out to first. Runners at second and third. Russell out of the wind and pitch. Low and away, 1-0. Wright State at the very worst will split today's pair of games for them, and they'll, even if they lose, leave with at least a 3-1 record over the weekend. The 1-0. Curveball low and outside, 2-0. We talked about it Friday in the postgame with Mandy Burford and that coming in Wright State had lost quite a few one-run games coming into this weekend. They opened the season with a 2-0 win over Penn State down in Boca Raton. In fact, beat Penn State and lost a pair of one-run games to Tulsa and SIUE. Also split their 2 games with Chattanooga last weekend. Won 3 of 5 in Chattanooga, with their 2 losses coming each by a run to UT Martin and Chattanooga in 8 innings. The 2-0. That's high. And the good thing for Samford playing Wright State is that if Wright State can build upon the last couple of weeks that they've played some good softball, they'll have a good RPI going into conference play. Caitlin Bice now ahead in the count, 3-0. Pitch on the way from Russell. That's low for ball 4 to load the bases. And if you're Wright State, you're disappointed at the game today, but at the overall weekend with how well they've played in their first 3 ball games, I think if you asked them if they would win 3 of their 4 ball games on the road, that they'd take it. Especially after winning 3 ball games at Chattanooga, including a win over the Mocs last week. So this will be batter number 13 in the inning for Samford University. That's a spot for Hannah Trombley coming up. And because Couch came in as a pinch runner, she'll have an at-bat in this inning. Wilder at third, Dowdy at second, and Bice at first base. Samford up 9-0. Ellie Russell trying to get that final out here in the bottom of the 4th. Takes the fastball on the inside corner. Madison Couch trying to get her first hit of her collegiate career and also her first collegiate RBI. 0 for 4 on the season. Has scored a couple of runs as a pinch runner, including 1 in this inning. Swinging a grounder off of the third baseman Floyd's glove as Peterson gets the carom and throws to second for the out. 5-6-4 fielder's choice as Bice is retired at second to end the inning, but a successful one for Samford. 7 runs, including a couple of homers, as 13 batters come to the plate in the bottom of the 4th inning. Samford with 3 outs can close this one out via the mercy rule as they're up 9-0 through 4 over Wright State on the SoCon Digital Network.